2.
Boy, oh boy, do we have an episode here for you today. There's so much to talk about and so little time. Wouldn't you agree, Ela, my beautiful co-host?
I choose to disagree.
Why would you disagree with that?
I don't know.
You're saying that we have nothing to talk about and as much time as possible. That doesn't even make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, okay, she agrees with me. Dan, Ian, and Zach, the team that could, we like to refer to them as. They could do it all. They make me look good. Well, not always. That kind of bothers me. Today's episode is sponsored by Honey and Ring. And I also have a very exciting announcement.
Let's hear it.
That there's a new Teddy Fresh collection out live right now, teddyfresh.com. Let me show off my hoodie. This is called the Don't Ever Talk to Me or My Son Again hoodie. What? What's funny?
The name.
Oh. Don't Ever Talk to Me or My Son Again hoodie. It's a daddy bear with an eye patch and a little cute, sweet little baby bear. Teddy Fresh 2 years ago. And this is basically me and Theodore. Don't ever fucking talk to my son again. I got an eye patch and I've seen shit.
And the hoodie that I'm wearing is a collaboration with an artist that I really like. Her name is Isa, or Gentle Thrills on Instagram. So she made this art. And it's also on the t-shirt.
So let me show you guys briefly what we've got here. The color block quilted. Oh, sorry. I'll show it on here. Yeah. Color block quilted jacket. The Teddy Fresh sweater, for lack of a better name. We've got more colors of the 3-panel lilac and black. This is the hoodie that Ela was showing off.
Lilac or lilac?
I don't know. Probably lilac. This is the one that I had. It's in dusty rose and black, ride or die. Teddy bears on a bike, ride or die. That's hard. Garment dyed, long sleeve. And then this is the one Ela was showing. Yes. I think this one is worthy of getting a closer look at, you know?
It's garment dyed, so it looks a little kind of like washed out.
Look at those graphics, bro. It's Teddy in space. Okay, teddyfresh.com. And finally,
and those socks.
And you know we make the best socks in the game. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. We make the best socks in the game. Put it on, feel it on your foot, and then talk to me about it. If you want to dispute it, talk to me after you've worn it. Okay? That's all I have to say about teddyfresh.com, 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 new collection at teddyfresh.com. Right, Ela?
Nope.
Just in time for the holidays, too. Now, let's do a summary of our last episode. It was a somewhat hallmark episode of the H3 podcast, and there was a lot of controversy surrounding it as well. We had Shoenice. After much deliberation, wondering, should we have him? Should we not have him? Well, it finally happened, and overall, I have to say that seeing the fallout of this interview makes me think that it went pretty well. Because we got like a good set, like at least a coherent isn't really even the right word, but I mean, somewhat presentable side of Shoenice.
All right. We finally understand where the name comes from.
Yeah.
I don't know if people knew it. I didn't know. He's the nice Shoey.
Yeah, his last name is Shoey.
And he thinks his family is not nice, but he's the nice
one.
He's
the nice one. Whew. Hate to see what his brothers are like.
Oh, man. Here we go.
So let me show you guys kind of what happened in the aftermath of that interview. But the reception in general was people saying that it was sad, tragic, entertaining, but mostly sad. Lots of sadness. And I mean, I'm right there with them. That guy's seen some shit, man. He's hit his head a bunch. He's got brain damage. He's been addicted to every opiates, alcohol. It sounds like his mom was a drunk. His dad. It
sounds like he lost his family in a way that they are disowning him or something.
I mean, the dude was shooting from like a motel room, and he hung up unexpectedly as they were coming to apparently install a TV. But I've never heard of that happening at a motel. Have you?
No, but I never lived in a hotel. I don't know what that's like.
TV's got to get in there somehow, I guess.
Yeah.
So, this video he uploaded. What's this? what's the timeline? When did he upload this? Like the next day?
Yeah.
Well,
Next
yesterday morning, yes. And it wasn't an upload. It was actually a live stream.
Right. It was a live stream.
And it was short. I don't know what order you want to tell this all in, but this was shortly after I started to receive many emails from him. Many.
So let me give some context here.
Yeah.
He took this video. Oh, shit. He took this down after 2 hours. And in that time, he changed the title 5 times. The first title was We Trolled H3H3. And then the second one was H3H3 Podcast Aftermath. They Love Me, in parentheses. Then it takes a turn. Ethan from H3H3 is a dick. Fourth one was H3H3 and Ethan is worse than Ted B. What is Ted B?
Ted Bundy.
Right. That was my assumption.
Is that like his poltergeist, Ted Bundy? Because that predates me. And then finally, H3H3 destroys lives for monetary purposes. And eventually
So who caught all these changes?
Yeah, how did you catch all those? Because I only saw We Trolled H3.
In a variety of ways. I mean, we found the video, but then people were also posting it to the subreddit quite a bit. And every time they would post it, it was getting posted with a different title because he had changed the title. So that kind of acted as a record. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, dude.
So it's a real teamwork with.
I should before we watch
With
this,
the
I
fans.
should also show you the amount of emails we've got from him.
Or more like Dan got from him.
Well, I was on CC on all of them.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
I didn't know
But
that.
Dan, I mean,
But they're directed at
look at
Dan.
This is the amount of emails we've got just in the past. Let's see.
About a month or so.
But but if you look from the 10th, then you got 4 yesterday, and in this week alone, it looks like you got like 20.
Yep.
It's fantastic. I mean, it's really something. He replied. Let's watch the video. So here is his response to the interview. A live stream too, of 2 minutes in duration. I present to you, Shoenice.
We did it, guys. We did it. We trolled H3H3. What a loser. What a fucking scrubneck. Disrespects people like me. I win, Ethan. I win. I will always win against H3H3 because that's who I am. I'm a legend. And you got trolled. Deal with it. I will never support your channel. You're scum. You just disrespect me.
What did I do? I don't understand. What set him off? I don't know what he trolled either. I thought we had
These are great questions.
That he got us to have him on and sympathize with him.
Even though he secretly hates us, or he hates us, but he acted like he
But
liked
do
us
you
for the
believe
exposure.
this? Is my question.
No.
Okay.
No,
'Cause I
not
think
at all.
he's trying to create drama. Maybe.
You think so?
No.
Then why would he be sending us hateful emails? Because he wants us to believe it? I mean, it's an interesting theory. He's not a dum-dum. He's not stupid. He just has brain damage. There's a difference, apparently.
I've been snoring Drano all day.
Let's continue.
A loser, Ethan. Stroke my microphone. You're a loser, dude. Look into the eyes of the people that you pick on your fucking podcast. You ain't no better than the scum on the bottom of your night shoe.
This is such a Joker
I've never
monologue.
met such a
Yeah.
loser like you, Ethan, in the YouTube world. And I'm so happy that I burned you and the biggest troll ever.
Ooh.
I spit on your microphone, your dogs. I won't spit on Hila. She's beautiful. I'll try with.
By the way, he always has reference for you after you burned him on Twitter. Because he wrote us some hate email, like really vicious hate email, and then at the end he said, P.S. tell Eli I love her.
I don't know.
I think she'll leave you for me someday. I just feel like her spirit is further than yours. You're straight up scum, Ethan. And you'll never, ever, ever get better on YouTube until you shut your trap and let people talk when you're interviewing them.
He had a
You
great
ain't
line that
nobody. You're
everybody was loving, where he told me to. He said, "Ethan, you're always interrupting people," and everyone thought that was like a great moment for Shoenice, and so I think he's really running with that.
trap and let people talk when you're interviewing them. You ain't nobody. Your eyebrows are just fucking like me. I pretend not to blink and you pretend like you can't stop moving your eyebrows. You're pure scum, Ethan, and I hope you see this video. I'm gonna go take a nap, but before I do, kiss my ass, bitch. Kiss my ass. Ethan, you're nothing. H3, Shoenice for life. I got you like a motherfucker. Scrub neck. Sick as a toe.
So he just came on a live stream for 2 minutes, and then he
weird.
passed out. I don't know what I did. I thought we had a good
He definitely
time.
did not take a nap after that because the emails continued
Oh, yeah.
for the next several hours. Yep.
What did I do to deserve this Shoenice? But this is the thing with
What is he
Shoenice.
calling you? Scrub neck?
Scrub neck,
What is
total
that?
scumbag. I love how he goes.
Scumbag?
I really do like the way he talks. He's kind of eloquent in a weird way. He goes, you're a total scum, Ethan." Like such disappointment. "You're a total scumbag, Ethan." Hila's beautiful though.
So, are your feelings hurt?
No, but this is why I was worried to have Shoenice. First of all, besides having him on, I'm glad we did the Skype interview. But this was why I was so worried to have him in the studio. Because you all joked and laughed at me about bringing him in a straitjacket like Hannibal Lecter. But I think he's too unpredictable. His moods and his personalities on day to day, he loves me. And then I get really bad vibes from him on other days. So I don't know. I mean, ultimately, this is a man in suffering. This is a man in pain. I don't know. What do you think? Should we not even be broadcasting Shoenice content? I do think that it gives him joy in life that he's at least, because, I mean, he's posting all the time on YouTube. He's craving attention and views, frankly, and audience. So I think that ultimately it does make him very happy to be included, but at the same time, he is not well. So what do you do about that?
That's a good question.
I think it's fine because, I mean, obviously, at least we can keep an eye on him. 1, we keep an eye on him. 2, he makes a little cameo money. 3,
I feel like this was an act. Like, it's just...
It could be. That could be, too. Certainly could be. He erased the video, though. Why would he erase the video?
It's part of... Is a method actor.
I guess so. Dedicated. Let's see. We got comments on his video. He was been responding to people. Good troll. Next one ever. It took years. He said, this may be why he was angry. He said, "Fuckers don't even offer me $20 for a bag of weed. I know that Cummings slut got paid." Of course, referring to Whitney Cummings, our previous guest, who, by the way, did not get paid, Shoenice. We don't pay our guests. But I'd be happy to send you $20.
I don't think anyone pays guests on shows like
not a
this.
thing.
That's not a thing.
Well, people usually are coming on here to
Promote something.
To promote something. So, if anything, I've heard of the opposite, where they'll pay to get on a show.
Definitely. It's the exposure.
Yeah.
And moreover, I mean, I think that basically was our understanding with Shu, is that he wanted to come on because he was rebuilding his channel after the old one got deleted. So, I mean, at least at some point there was an understanding that was the benefit of coming on. And he did.
Well,
he got a big subscriber boost from...
Oh, he did?
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Did you check
He's
it?
over 100K now.
So
which
why
he had been
should
striving
be
for a
stoked.
long time. You'd think he was in
we
the immediate aftermath.
We should
of
buy
coming
some
on.
cameos from him and see how those go. We should buy a cameo. Down. He continues. Ethan is the most annoying dude with a microphone on YouTube. I always hated Ethan, my greatest troll ever. I think to troll, you would have to have. You pretended to like me the whole time. He never changed that tune. Ethan has destroyed so many YouTube channels, but never touched mine. Next time, Ethan and Hila come on my fucking podcast. There you have it, folks. Shoenice. Up to his regular antics. You know, I will say, on a positive note, I was looking through Shoenice's old backlog, and I have to give it up to our boy Shoe. I found this video, and Zach, this is going to make you blush. This is going to make you feel insecure. Our boy Shoenice slams 20 ounces of mayonnaise in less than a minute. And I thought this was very relevant to what we do on this show, so
On Shoenice again.
I thought we ought to watch
Well,
this.
basically, I'm going to bring back some of the stunts that nobody could ever beat me at. One of them was slamming mayonnaise. Either way, this is 20 ounces. I'm going to put the tap back on. Come on.
I'm going to skip ahead to the
A
action.
spoonful ain't bad. 20 ounces.
Zach, watch closely now.
20 fluid ounces. Shoenice.
Whoa, false start.
Shoenice.
Look how he just takes it down, boy. Like, that's the craziest shit I ever seen, man. That's best foods. Dude, that's Shoenice right there, dude.
That's so gross.
He's just pouring it in his mouth and, like, he's basically not even swallowing. It's just pouring down his throat, a whole nonstop stream. And I like how he cleans up his, like, chin as it do. I mean, how are you guys feeling to this?
I'm not watching.
You looked away?
Yeah, I'm looking away. It's fucking gross.
Come on, Dan. Don't be such
What? I watched the first 20 seconds and I've had enough. Oh, he's grunting.
Come on, you're not even squirting it in your mouth. The least you could do is watch. Zach, are you feeling insecure?
I mean, all the crazy shit this guy does. And it looks like he struggled the most with this one. Like with the aftermath.
I think it's pretty inspiring, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Look at this.
Oh my God. Shoenice is a legend. I don't know what to say. I mean, if he just keeps going and eating crazy shit, I think people will always watch. But he goes on all these weird tangents of like Shoenice ASMR. I mean, I'm serious. He did a Shoenice ASMR channel. He did like, I mean, what is this thumbnail? Twizzlers candy eating H3 inspired no blinking. Do you guys know what this thumbnail is? What is that? Does anybody know?
Oh, it kind of looks like an album cover. Is that him though?
Oh, maybe it is.
It's like a
wow.
newspaper clipping. Maybe he was in a newspaper.
Oh my God, he was like a handsome young man. He looks jacked.
Well, he was military.
Assuming
at one
that
point.
it's him.
Yeah, that does look like him actually. Shoenice. Twizzlers candy eating H3 inspired no blinking. You guys want to watch this?
Hey everyone, Shoenice again. Well, basically in
Just
January
10 minutes
of 20...
of this. Let me skip to the end so you guys get the idea. There you go. He still hasn't blinked. His eyes are watering. Looks like he's just chewing on a organ because it's all red and bloody. Yeah.
Okay.
So Shoenice. So I don't know. I mean, I do want to keep including Shoenice in the podcast. I think he's an interesting addition, but ultimately, I guess we'll have to wait and see. What are your thoughts, Hila?
I don't take it seriously when he like that stream and those emails, but I don't know. Okay. Hard to say.
I like that take. There was lots of memes on the subreddit regarding.
I feel like when we saw him during the interview, that was the real him.
Right. I hope so.
I think if anything, the being mean is the acting.
Shoenice is at home like, finally somebody understands me. He's getting deeper and deeper in love with you, Hila.
But he claims he trolled you guys. How did he troll you?
That I'm unclear on. I guess the troll is that he hates us and he got on the show.
Yeah, that he secretly hates us, but he didn't say it. But then why wouldn't he just say it when he was on the podcast?
Right, that would be a troll if, like, in the end he put up us. Well, it wasn't live, so he really couldn't troll us. If it was live, he could, like, put up a sign that said, like, something awful. I don't know. Could show his dick. If it was live.
Mm-hmm.
There was meme reactions, of course, on the subreddit, reddit.com/r/H3H3 Productions. This is a picture of Ian looking revolted me during the Shoenice interview. This was my favorite. YouTube sends these little surveys on videos. What did you think of this video? It's the Shoenice episode. Please tell us why. It says calming and life-changing. I love that. Oh.
I like that they even have life-changing.
Yeah, life-changing. I can't
option.
think of one YouTube video that's life-changing. Except the Shoenice podcast, obviously. And this episode, too, is life-changing. Theodore, last time Ethan uploaded on the main channel, Baby Yoda. Theodore now. Really? It's been like 5 months. Shoenice on the podcast. Fans, Ethan trying to salvage the episode. H3 starter pack. Chomp, chomp, slurp, munch. Ela, I'm over it. Dan, do we have chips? Sorry to interrupt. Zach, Arby's. Yes, Ethan, I got a piece so bad. Kawaii AF, Shredder and Alfredo. There was a special moment in that last episode with Shredder and Alfredo fighting in the back of the couch. I didn't see it, but I heard it was very cute. They do that all the time. Ethan tries to understand why Shoenice is laughing uncontrollably. Shoenice, you wouldn't get it. Psychiatrist, so what keeps you up at night? Me. It's a picture of Shoenice dying on the Reese's. That was like, I think as far as slams go, that was one of the best. Look at that face. Oh, man. Somebody wants to know how Oliver Tree has been breeding with the little chickens because they have bowl cuts. They have really beautiful bowl cuts. Like, that's stylish as hell, man. Damn. This one, I'm going to need your guys' help to figure this one out. This one was on our subreddit with 12,000 points. And as far as I can tell, it's not related at all to H3H3, and I frankly don't even understand what's so appealing about it.
Wait.
It says, never forget when Akon performed in Africa and didn't want to get Ebola. It's just him in a bubble. He's in a bubble, and he's getting like crowd surfing in a bubble.
Ian, do you have any context?
I got no clue. I don't know.
This had 12,000 points on our subreddit.
I looked it up. This happened in 2014. It's not even like a recent occurrence.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny, but it just...
I don't know if it's 12,000 upvotes funny.
But and also, how did it even get like the first 100? Because it's just so... I mean, as far as I can tell, it's totally irrelevant.
But wait, is that a true story?
I don't think it's to get Ebola. He's just performing.
I've seen other artists do that bubble thing. It's just they just do it for fun. And crowd surf.
I would assume that people in the audience do not have Ebola.
I would hope not.
That would be it. That would be bad.
It would be bad.
Well, there you have it. There's more. There's a whole nother folder.
I don't know if this article is real, but
what do you got there, Ela?
Confirming that he did that.
He said specifically because he didn't want to get Ebola?
Yeah.
I don't think that even makes sense because it's not a closed ecosystem. Unless he would run out of oxygen. Akon performed in a bubble in Africa to avoid contracting Ebola. But still, what's the relevance? It's just, Despite being born in St. Louis, Akon considers Africa to be his home. So when he performs in large outdoor spaces... I feel like this can't be.
I see a few articles from after that one debunking that though.
Oh,
I can't imagine. Like even if that was his thought process, there's no way he would give an interview and be like, "Yeah, I'm doing this so I don't get Ebola."
Yeah, and
oh my God,
this article that I found, it has links to other artists doing the same thing, not in Africa. So.
So why did it get upvoted? That is still a question.
Is there anything in the comments about why is this here?
No,
I don't have the thread.
Why was everyone okay with that being there? And I didn't erase it either because, I didn't want to rain on people's parade. It was obviously performing so well.
Yeah, I had the same experience. I saw it when it had like 9,000 upvotes or something.
Yeah,
and I kind of went to go remove it. I'm like, but I don't know. Like people seem to be loving it.
I hate when mods do that where it's like something's blowing up and they're like irrelevant.
Yeah, it's kind of like whatever.
But this one really doesn't make sense. Anyway, there's more memes. Back me up here, guys. The comments. That was when we were talking about looking at Instagram.
Oh,
People out of curiosity, and the comments backed me up big time. You guys left me in the trench taking grenades. Time to sleep? Yes. It's a disability mobility scooter. I guess they're hearing.
It's a disability mobility.
Here's Ethan. That's poor me. Dan, Zach, Ian kicking me while I'm down. And then the comments coming to give me a hug.
That's Ela, not Ian.
Oh, yeah. Ela's actually kicking me. She rolls one there. I wipe my ass with soap. Zach. Rest of the... Yeah, whatever. So this is some kind of... Should we move on? I feel like these memes get really dull.
So, in the comments on that thread, they're just talking about it. There's no...
How can nobody acknowledge that it's on our subreddit? How many points does it have now?
It's almost 13.
That doesn't make sense.
It really doesn't have that many comments for how many upvotes it has. People just upvote it and move on.
It's
weird.
Strange. It's just bizarre. All right, let's move on. We've barely gotten through this episode. Like, we got other shit to talk about. For example, McDonald's fights. We got to set the record straight. We've been giving Popeyes a lot of shit we've been saying, oh, they're so violent. Well, Dan, of course, the devil's advocate, came out the woodworks, is like, well, actually, people fight at McDonald's, too.
It's true.
Now, I have to say, you didn't really change my mind that Popeyes isn't the most violent, because there's like 4 clips here over like decades. I've got 10. There's a subreddit dedicated to Popeye's violence from the last 2 weeks.
That's fair, but I do want to point out I found that in all of like 5 minutes of looking. Like that's how easy it was to find.
But that's probably
McDonald's fights. Because the Popeyes
oh God,
thing, this
that was
is
violent as shit.
the Popeyes thing is new.
So this one's actually too violent to show, but it's in a McDonald's, and there's
quite a few of them are actually.
There's actually 100 people, and I'm wondering why is there so many people in McDonald's? It's like a total street brawl inside McDonald's.
Wait, the real key of this one is the guy who pulls out a raccoon
halfway
through
right.
the fight.
And then somebody.
Wait, so are you not gonna show that?
I'll show the raccoon part. It's just it is very violent. There he is. See here, I'll just show you guys the part with the raccoon. But you can see, look how many people are in McDonald's. What the hell?
I've seen. Remember in New York, the McDonald's was always like that, packed.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
If it's in like a really urban place.
Yeah.
But even that, damn. But then how do so many people get in a fight at McDonald's? But anyway, homie on the left cruises in with some kind of critter, and he's carrying it
He
too.
just
like
took it out of
very
his
haphazardly.
jacket. You see that?
Man. I wish I could show this to you guys, but it's honestly too violent to even. Entitled Man gets punched. That one's honestly just too violent too. No, see, they're not that.
Most
funny.
of these are pretty violent.
Yeah, the only one that I think we could watch was the regular day at McDonald's, which I did enjoy. This one. Let's enjoy this one together, shall we? They're just throwing like a French fry tray at each other, back and forth. It's awesome. This is awesome, dude. They're not fighting. They're just throwing a like French fry tray at each other. So epic. There's French fries, buns everywhere. It's chaos.
Oh my
It's just one lady, one worker, and one shopper having like ultimate beef. Yeah, she just threw another tray at her.
Popeyes
really
would
good
have
aim, actually.
like 10 employees if this was Popeyes.
Somebody would be dead already if this was Popeyes. Dan, you can't top Popeyes. Someone was stabbed to death there.
I mean, you're skipping some of these.
No.
The next one is a guy gets punched through a fucking glass window.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That one was awesome.
That one's intense.
Here, I'll play it so that you guys can hear
just the audio alone is
so I'll
worth
describe
hearing.
what's happening. So apparently the McDonald's employee was starting beef with this guy. And the guy throws him through a window, the McDonald's window.
You put it on the screen for
put it
Ela
on
to
the
see.
TV.
We won't show it.
Why is he pulling your hair?
Yeah, the guy actually, it's pretty great. Like this guy thinks he can take him, and he starts pulling his. He tries to push him, and he realizes he's way out of his league. Like, watch, he doesn't even move him. Then he goes for his hair. He's just pulling his hair.
Pulling your hair?
And now he just throws his ass through a fucking window. That's awesome. That was a clean knockout, man. That was a clean knockout. Boy.
Apparently, nothing happened to that guy. It was ruled self-defense because the other guy attacked him first.
I wonder if he just kept working at McDonald's.
No, not the employee.
But do you think he kept his job?
Oh, that's a good question. I would think he would get fired for that. Who knows, McDonald's, though.
So there you have it, Dan. You got your.
I'm just saying.
You had
Popeyes
your
is like
moment.
the new kid on the block, but this is all because of the sandwich that we're seeing this surge of
I know,
Popeyes
but the
fights, and McDonald's has been here for decades.
People have
been
die
brawling
over Big Macs.
Honestly,
I would die over a McMuffin.
No, you wouldn't, Hila. Oh, I just remembered I was watching this documentary about this yogi. It was really interesting on Netflix. He's like started hot yoga, and he was just like raping all of his students.
Bikram yoga?
Yeah. He's like the gnarliest dude. It's really interesting. Not funny, obviously, but it's funny because it's so shocking. Because everyone's like, dude, every time there's this guy who's like, I'm the Messiah and I'm the guy that you need to listen to, he's raping somebody. Every time. Just know that going into anything. If there's this big personality, he's got all these followers, all these worshipers, he's raping somebody there. It's really interesting, though. I didn't get to finish it.
It's interesting. Hila said McMuffin, and then that like jumped in your head, right? That was like your first thought.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh,
I associate the
what?
McMuffin with getting fat, and then maybe that somehow associated with yoga, 'cause we're trying to lose weight. All right, it's a break time?
it is.
All right,
It's
we'll be
break
right
time.
back, guys, after this commercial break. Short, quick, entertaining, funny, hilarious. Don't skip. There's surprises throughout. We'll be here. Take your time. Watch every minute. Go to the links. Buy the shit that's there. TeddyFresh.com. In time for the holidays. See you guys in a minute. Honey, honey, honey. You know what honey does? It saves you money automatically on the internet whenever you browse. It's magic. It's literally magic. Now, you know what's great? Gifts on the holidays. You know what's not great? Overspending. But you don't have to with Honey. Honey's a free browser extension that automatically finds the best promo codes whenever you shop online. 20,000 sites across the internet, including Amazon, eBay, J.Crew, Sephora, Expedia, Target, Best Buy, Medicadaka, Shroop Doop Doop, Yadakade, all those stores and more. Here's, for example, we were just browsing like we do, shopping like we do. What was this?
Opening ceremony.
Opening ceremony. Bam, slam. When you go to the checkout and you click checkout, Honey kicks into action, scours the web for the best coupon codes available on that swipe, and it just saved us $26 that we would have never saved before. It's so easy. It's risk-free. It's free. You just install it in 2 clicks. Bada bing, bada boom. Bob is your uncle. Confirmed. And before you know it, you're going to be saving money in places you never knew that you were. It's fantastic. Honey's over 10 million members with over $1 billion in savings. What?
That just grows every time we talk about
$1 billion? That's like how many McDonald's hamburgers McDonald's has sold. Oh, they probably crushed that number a while ago. When I was a kid, it used to say $1 billion. But I think they crushed that number. Honey supports over 20,000 stores and has over 100,000 5-star reviews on the Google Chrome store. Lightning. If you're buying gifts this holiday season, then you need Honey. If you're not, you probably know someone who is, so do them a solid and tell them about Honey. Honey can help make sure you're getting the best price for whatever you're buying. It's free to use. You install it in just 2 clicks. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/H3. One more time, folks. Get that pen down, right? Don't just do it in your URL. Don't even write it on paper. Joinhoney.com/H3. Lightning bolts. This season could be a whirlwind of deliveries, visitors, and holiday travelers. So it's best to take your time to keep your eye on the doorbell in the house no matter when the holidays are. Because let's face it, just because it's Christmas and just because you can trust Santa coming down your chimney, you cannot trust the people who are coming and robbing everyone in your neighborhood like what was happening to us. That's why I got a ring of security around my house. 6-ring floodlights. Motion-activated sensors that anytime somebody stepped to my house, whether it was a coyote, a raccoon, or some drunk dude casing our house, which did happen, I get a motion-activated detector. And let's say some wise guy actually wants to break into your house. Guess what happens? It saves a video to the cloud. So if some genius, some mastermind's in there and trying to disconnect the internet, turn off the power, it's too late. I've already got you, sucker. If you're in Hawaii taking a vacation, you still get the notification. And guess what else you could do from the phone when you're watching these burglars try to get in your house or some scumbags doing whatever they're doing? You could blast them with a siren. You could talk to them and say, hey, scumbag, I see you. The police are on the way. Oh, they're out of there, guaranteed. Or let's say that you're not as cynical and afraid of the world as I am. It works great as a doorbell. Hello, who's there? I can see you on my phone. Hey, can you leave the package? Yes, sir, I can leave the package. It's done. Oh, you're having a dispute with FedEx because the package wasn't there. Check Ring. Check Ring. You'll see what happened. Did he leave the package? Maybe he took it. That happens sometimes. It's all on Ring. They've also got the neighborhood app. You can see what everyone in your neighborhood's up to, suspicious activity, gossip, whatever it is, coyote warnings, police warnings, everything. It's really good gossip, and I love checking it because the people there are crazy, but in a good, super entertaining way. It's like Facebook on crack, and everybody's anonymous, too, so it's like awesome, and they're all in your neighborhood. It's so dope. As a listener, you have a special holiday offer on a Ring starter kit available right now. With a Ring Video Doorbell 2 and motion-activated flood cam, the starter kit has everything you need to build a ring of security around your home. No matter what this holiday season brings, with Ring, you're always home. Just go to ring.com/H3. I got the burp. That's ring.com/H3. Additional terms may apply. We are back. We are back. Dan just fat shamed me.
Oh, wow. How dare you?
No, I didn't.
We're ordering Veggie Grill. I've been so good. I've been losing weight. Everybody's telling me that I look skinnier.
I do think you're losing weight.
Well, I've been vegetarian for 2 weeks. I've been on the feeding window for a month. Mm-hmm. I think I really started losing it when I went vegetarian.
Interesting.
But I like being a vegetarian. But anyway, we're ordering from Veggie Girl for everybody. And Dan goes, I ordered the Impossible Burger, the Mondo Nachos, and the Far East Bowl because I couldn't decide what I wanted. And Dan goes, wow, dude, really?
Fuck you, Dan.
I was like, bro, you don't know me. I'm on a feeding window. My window's open, dude.
You're characterizing it that you couldn't decide what you wanted.
That's why I got all three.
That's the thing. Sometimes we like to get backup options.
Backup.
If you don't like something. It happens to me so many times where I'll order food and then I don't like it and then I'm just starving.
The backup option is real. You don't know anything about me, Dan. You don't know what my eating habits are like. And by the way, must I remind you that the feeding window is currently open. And when it's closed, there's no food.
What Hila said makes sense, but you said you got the burger last time and it didn't do it for you.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Right, so it doesn't have anything to do with not liking it.
But I didn't get French fries.
I mean... Okay.
I got Mondo Nachos, a Far East Bowl.
Mondo Nachos?
I don't know. Look bomb.
It's a whole lot of nachos, bro. Is what it is.
My dad had a friend that his name was Mondo. So I was like...
Was his last name Nacho?
No.
Mondo? Is that an Israeli name?
It's a weird one.
Is it
Even
a
in
nickname?
Israel, it's weird. Maybe.
It must be a nickname.
Short for Armando.
I don't think there's Hispanic people in Israel.
Yeah, he's not Hispanic.
I don't know that there's one Hispanic person. Actually, you had a Hispanic cousin.
True.
He was adopted, right?
Yeah. But Armando is not really a name you come across in Israel.
No.
Fair enough.
Well, even if he's adopted, his name's probably like Ishmael. What's his real name? What's a classic Israeli name? Omar. Alec. I'm not going. I mean, dude. Cybertruck. Oh, I also have
Yes.
good news about the weight loss. Besides that, the bidet. I've been using the bidet, and I don't wipe anymore. I don't even use toilet paper.
I caught you in action today. We were getting ready for the podcast, and we were late. And I know that Ethan was supposed to like be ready, and I hear all this water. I thought like, wow, he's taking a shower now.
Here, how do I show this?
And then I realized it's the bidet.
I don't know if I can't show this whole thing, but I don't have an option.
Ethan,
Ela was recording me without me
are you
knowing.
taking a shower?
You
Can you
can't
hear
hear
the
it.
water though? Because the water was so loud.
Yeah, we can hear it, but we didn't hear Ethan's response because he talked over it.
Ethan? Yeah. Are you taking a shower?
I didn't know she was recording. I thought we were just having a laugh. Feel violated a little bit. But here's the thing, and your brother raised this point to me, and I thought it was smart. How I was using the bidet before is that I was wiping, and then when I would usually go for a baby wipe, I would go for the bidet. He says, when you wipe, you're basically just smearing shit all over your asshole. If you go with the chunks intact, the bidet is more effective because it just kind of, because you're basically painting your
I
asshole
don't
when you
like that you're
smear
even
it.
talking to my brother about this stuff.
Well, I agree. It made me a little uncomfortable. No, just talking. I agree, but he was right. He was right. And so I went and I sat on the bidet like full chunks.
That's too gross.
I agree. It's disgusting, but this you need to hear. And the thing about the bidet in our bathroom is that you're facing the wall, so you're looking at the drain. You could see everything going down the drain. And you can see shit chunks going down the drain.
This is not our bathroom anymore. It's your bathroom, and I don't even step in there. Ever since you're using the bidet,
Well, you have your own bathroom.
I can't even walk into that room.
I invited you to use it. I'm
Nope.
surprised you're so grossed out.
I don't know. It's just the whole
I
image
saw you
of
give
you.
birth. What's wrong with the little fucking bidet, dude? But yeah, there was shit. I could see like shit chunks. It's fucking crazy. And then
Ethan actually asked me if I want to see him in action.
well, that was after I was already clean.
Oh, no.
I just wanted you to see the posture that I was in.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
You don't want to see it?
No.
I'm just going to leave the door open and force you to watch. But anyway, I did that. I didn't wipe, and I just sat and I let it go. Obviously, I'm not going to go about my day after that. I need to make sure the clean was sufficient. I got a baby wipe afterwards, and I went in, and it was clean, man. It was spotless.
So the baby wipe was a test.
That was just a test. But it was spotless. It was pretty amazing, man. I didn't have to put my hand in my asshole at all, at any point during the poop transaction. It exited my body, and there was no hand to ask. That's the thing about soaping the butthole. I just don't. I know a lot of people voice their concern that that's a common thing to do with the soap in the butthole. I just don't see the need to soap the asshole clean. There's no purpose for soaping the asshole clean, folks. It's better not to put your hand there at all.
You're the one. I can't believe that you feel that way. You're the one that's been saying for years now that it's like you have to wipe like 50 times.
Dan,
There's a single streak of brown.
I'm never putting my hand in my asshole. Do you understand? The baby wipe is
don't go
between my
in.
hand and my. But I'm never, dude. The baby
But they're
wipe is
saying-
between my hand and
So
asshole.
apparently the soap is between.
No, that's your bare hand on your bare asshole. That shit just
I
came
don't know
out.
if you
of.
can
What
call
is
it
the
bare
soap?
if it's covered in soap. It's not a bear.
From what I understand, you use the soap.
No, that's ridiculous. You can't
No.
just take a bar of soap. People said
That's
they
what
use
I
liquid
thought.
soap.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You can't take a bar of soap and like just hit your O-ring.
Why not?
Zach, nobody.
Yeah, all right.
People say they use liquid soap.
Okay.
Most people are saying they use liquid soap. Is that or is that not horrific?
Yeah, we got many
Dish soap.
responses from mostly European fans saying
You know those,
that's absolutely normal.
You know those little things that, like I use them a lot for Theodore's bottles. It's like a little, it's like a little metal hook with bristles so you can get in tight places. That's what I use in my asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like a little hole and you go tick, 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 tick. That's what I use.
This conversation is getting maybe too much
You're
for
laughing
me.
though.
I am. I said
Laughed
maybe.
at that.
I'm not sure that it's too much.
I don't
for
get the liquid soap. I just don't. But regardless, I didn't wipe. I exited clean. Okay. No need to fucking soap my asshole. I shower every day. I'll soap my asshole at that point, but I don't need to touch my asshole at the beginning.
Can we just say less asshole? Like
butthole? O-ring?
Just don't say
poop,
it.
Poops exit? Poop chute? Poop Sphincter. Garage? Poop garage. The poop hanger. The poop
because
chute.
I don't wipe my ass, bro.
The poop park. The poop coaster. So that I thought was interesting and important information to share. So with that being said, let's move it on. Cybertruck. What do you guys think about the Cybertruck?
Cybertruck.
This is very divisive.
I'm gonna get it.
This shit was... Honestly, I wasn't sure if it was a joke or not. Is this the truck that they've been teasing?
Yeah.
Oh, so there's no pickup truck. It's just the Cybertruck. Oh, I see why people are disappointed. Because they wanted...
This is what I was trying to say, man.
They actually wanted a pickup truck, but they got
this
pissed.
This is the pickup truck.
Oh, man.
But who said that one is not coming?
This is it.
Well, this is it. I mean, they've been hyping up the truck reveal for a year, and this was the event.
So,
well,
let's take a look. Let's order it now.
I like it.
Look how long it is.
So I was looking for some exciting car, and there it came, just as I was looking.
You're really gonna drive this?
Only $100? That's crazy. So if you get the tri-motor, it's $70,000, 500-mile range, 14,000 pounds towing capacity. That's like
I could tell you.
Yeah, that's like 3 me's, I think. And 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. I don't know, man. I like it. I'll tell you why I like it, okay? It's different. Every truck on the road looks the same.
Cars are so boring.
The cars today are so boring. They've got this electric technology. They can do all this crazy shit. I like the Cyber truck. I like it. That's what I said. I like it.
I feel like no matter your budget, there's not that many interesting options to go with a car.
And I've heard a lot of people saying that the rednecks or whatever you want to say, the people who are stereotypical truck drivers wouldn't want this. But I disagree. This is like a badass Humvee military grade vehicle that you can fuck shit up in and run over hippies like Dan in.
Please. I don't think so. I think that would have been a good strategy. No, because it doesn't look like a military vehicle at all. It looks like a cyberpunk, like 80s sci-fi movie vehicle.
I like it. I'm in. I appreciate they're doing something different. I think people are going to learn to love it too.
You're misunderstanding. Zach. Okay, so Zach genuinely hates it. I don't actually hate it, but I think that the target demographic of who they would want to sell this to is going to hate it.
But who cares? Sure. I'm talking about myself.
Tesla does when they want to sell them.
We'll see.
But do you like it?
I think people are going to want this fucking thing.
I understand and appreciate the whole, it looks different. It's a new aesthetic. Most cars look the same. This is striving to do something new. I think that's cool. Absolutely. But on a practical level, this is a terrible fucking
What's not practical about it?
It's electric, first of all.
Because it's supposed to be a pickup truck.
You know what?
It's going to be a terrible pickup truck.
I'm going to buy this.
How do you know?
You could probably remove the back so it's open. Because that would make it a lot more useful.
Well, it slides open, but if you pull it up, the angles around the truck bed, you see how it slopes up really high?
Let's watch some videos. Like if this piece was gone and it was just an open bed, that would be cooler, I think.
Yeah, completely.
But
that's a big part of the problem.
They must have that option available. You know what I'm going to do?
The car isn't going to come out for a few years, so they might end up changing it.
Yeah, I think you should be able to have the option to include this piece or not. Because if you remove this, then you really have a badass pickup
I want
truck.
that piece.
Ela wants the piece, Dan.
It looks like a DeLorean SUV.
Okay.
Like a Back to the Future SUV.
And that's the coolest car. Everybody agrees the DeLorean's the coolest fucking car ever.
Whoa. But like it looks like a concept car. Like it looks unfinished.
Yeah, I mean someone had
looks
a great
finished to me.
You know this episode of Simpsons where Homer got to design a car?
That's what everybody's comparing it to, yeah.
Homer Simpson car. You know that episode, Ela? Homer finds out he has a twin brother who's like a prolific car maker. And then he lets Homer make a car and it tanks the company. That's what it looks like. Man, that was such a great episode.
One of the classics, yeah.
Look at this. That's basically Elon Musk.
It's the Homer.
That being said, I will buy this car. Here. This was funny. They were saying that it's got impenetrable windows. And this guy threw like a softball, man. He didn't wind up. You could tell.
But I don't care about that. That's something they can work on.
Well, I don't know how they fucked up.
a little too hard.
How did they fuck that up, though?
Should we try the door? Sorry? It didn't go through. So that's a plus side. Let's try the right.
Oh, he threw it again and it broke the other
Scroll
part.
down on this thing.
Oh, okay. This guy's hating, by the way, whose Twitter feed I'm showing.
Okay. Sure.
He barely threw it. He lobbed it.
It didn't go through.
If you're going to do a demo, you better goddamn make sure.
Someone fucked up.
And if you're going to do this, don't do it at the top of the demo so that it's just sitting there for the next 45 minutes with
that is
smashed
funny.
windows.
I love that.
Not bad. Room for improvement.
That's something that will be easy to fix, though.
A window?
Yeah.
Not if you're dead.
No,
You're using this in
no
Iraq.
for them until it comes out.
Oh, this is impressive.
Unpenetrated window.
Yeah, that's easy to fix, Dan. Why are you hating on a window?
What? I'm not
I'm
hating. I
kidding.
thought it was
I'm just
fucking
giving you a
funny.
hard
that
time. It is funny.
But Ian likes it.
Oh, yeah, Ian, what do you think about it?
I mean, I think it's really cool.
There you go.
I like that
And
it's
Ian, he decides what's cool.
I just like the fact that this conversation is happening makes me like the car. I like things that make people talk and it's not boring like every
You mean
other
like
thing on the
Kanye
road.
West?
Exactly, yes. F tier, easy.
This is impressive, though. You have to admit. Sledgehammer. Stainless steel. Ooh,
The
impressive.
haters gonna hate.
One more time now.
Really wind up. Nail it.
The people in the audience are such fanboys. But whoa!
If you get like a paint on that, like they put paint, a black color, white one, it's gonna fuck up the paint.
Yeah, but I think that's.
I think it's supposed to come without.
Yeah, I
paint.
think it's supposed to come all fucking like rough metal.
I like the rough metal.
I do too. Yeah, there's Homer.
Because I was looking, our conversation about vintage cars. I'm just looking for something exciting, but when I kept looking into those old cars, everything that comes with it is going to be such a headache. Like going to a gas station.
Well, that's the least of your words. Fixing it, making sure it works all the time. Okay, that is like.
There you
looks like a
go.
drawing. Oh, look at that bike, dude.
Wait, so
It's an
there,
ATV.
Wait,
there-
yeah.
it was open there.
Yeah, it was open, Dan.
No, it's not the top that opens. It's the side panels. You see how it comes up on the side?
How do I keep it? Don't move.
What do you mean?
Like on the truck bed.
It keeps moving. Damn it.
You know how a normal truck bed it's like flat, but this
Yeah.
has that triangular piece that's going up on the
Oh.
side.
Well,
That makes it so you can't easily load it from the side, which
I see.
I
what
feel
you're
like
saying.
that. They probably would make that so you could fold.
They
it
could
or
address
something.
that. I see what you're saying, though. But most people load it from the back, no?
not
No,
necessarily.
you want the side too, but
Yeah.
I'm just not a truck user.
But knowing their cars, it's all
that's
about
gonna-
function. So
Yeah, they'll figure it
I
out.
feel like that would be an option.
The fact when they revealed it, I thought this thing was about to come out. I've since seen that this is not going to be out for another 2 years. It's probably going to change significantly, especially since it got quite a bit of backlash. So
Not real. I mean, it was trending,
You say-
number one and trending in the world. Like, everybody
why
was
do you
talking
think?
about it.
I mean, talking about it, sure. That
But
doesn't-
no, it was split. I saw people loving it, and I saw people hating it.
I agree that a lot of people are liking it. I wonder how many people that actually buy and use pickup trucks are the ones reacting positively to it.
I am going to put a deposit. So
It's got 100 on it. It's only 100 to reserve it.
That's
that
all
makes
the
me
proof
think it's
you
a
need?
total scam. $100. Like, that's it? Dude, you'll never get this thing.
Here's the thing, too, is the whole cool thing about the Teslas originally is that they made it kind of like a sports car, right? And it sold a lot of people that were iffy on electric cars on, like, it made electric cars sexy. Now they make this pickup truck, and you'd think they want to do the same thing for pickup truck drivers, which, are like farmers or construction workers and those kind of people.
But people like big fucking trucks. They put nuts on the back. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck you. I'm in a truck.
I could be wrong, but I just don't think that's
You could mount a machine gun to the top and call it a day, dude.
Have you seen the
Well, why are
things
we
where it
talking
looks
about
like a
guys
warthog
that
from
are not
Halo?
here? Let's talk about the people that are here in the room that are going to buy it.
I mean,
I think it's
there's
cool,
a reason
'cause
Tesla stocks tanked
I
today.
normally would
That's all I'm
not want
saying.
a truck. How about that? And
Right.
now
I mean, it
want
could.
one.
Yeah.
I think, Dan,
people that normally
I think,
would
look,
like a truck
I
might
think
buy it.
in LA you'll see a lot of goobers in it, but I agree. In the country, I don't know.
I don't know if people in the Midwest are going to be interested in this. That's all I'm saying.
But I think they
I
must.
think it's
might
unfortunate
surprise
because
you.
those people think that electric cars are stupid, and it would have been cool if they had made something that could sell those people on an electric car. And I don't think this is going to sell them.
It did tank. I was.
Yeah, their stock is not doing so hot today. So
It did take.
I
a
should buy
6%
also
dump.
stock for $100.
actually, buy the dip.
You can get a third of a.
Honestly, today
one
might be the
stock.
day to pick up some Tesla
Do
stock.
some day
Honestly,
trading. But, they probably were aware of that. And they thought, well, if we just make a normal pickup truck, I think people aren't going to want to compare. We have to do something different, something revolutionary. We need to take the pickup truck and send it to Mars, take it back, send it to the center of the universe, Elon Musk it up, forget about it, put some armored doors and windows on it, and then all of a sudden...
you know how they got this Roadster coming out?
Yeah.
If they had made the Roadster look like that, like a sick, 80s, but futuristic version of like a DeLorean or whatever,
Yeah.
I'd be totally on board.
Yes.
That would have been
Agreed.
awesome.
That's
This
like
is
a
just
$500,000.
this is just a
Yeah.
shitty design for a pickup truck.
The Roadster.
Well,
is
this
sick.
one does start at 40,000 though.
40,000. That's incredible.
I did some It's okay. What surprises me
It's
is
electric.
It's electric, yeah, but the towing capacity for an equivalent priced, traditional combustion engine pickup truck, it's not very good.
How much do you pay on gas though?
Sure, but I'm just talking. Again, this is people that actually use their trucks for work. So if you're towing stuff and you need to tow something really heavy,
Well,
this isn't necessarily the best option either.
I guess it's yeah, that's true, but it is electric.
That is a big thing, and the one that goes. I mean, one does go 500 miles or something on a single charge. That's pretty.
That's what they say. I mean, right now, the biggest battery they have goes 370.
Mm-hmm.
But this doesn't come out for 2 years, so they're like, they
They're
did that
betting
on the
it
on the
being
Roadster
better.
too. They're like, this will have 1,000-mile charge. It's like,
Yeah.
where's the 1,000-mile charge, dude?
Mm-hmm.
But I have to admit, when I first saw this, I mean, I'm still not 100% convinced that this is a real car. You know what I mean? So there you have it. You love it, you hate it, or you think it's okay. But I do take Hila seriously that she'll buy this.
I am.
I believe her.
You'll put Theodore, and it's like,
and I'm going
washed
to
out.
drive you all around, and you're all going to love it.
And it'll probably be cool, but
Yeah.
I just don't think that Ela Klein was like who they had in mind of selling.
maybe
these
they
things to.
did.
I mean, it could be like, in LA, you see everyone riding around those Mercedes G-Wagons.
Exactly, it's going to be exactly like that.
But that's
it's going
good.
to be a bunch of rappers.
I mean, that's
Well,
good for them because that G-Wagon's a really successful car for Mercedes.
Yeah, but that one is designed to be. It's not trying to be like a
No,
work
that's
truck.
a hype beast car.
Right, exactly.
Nobody tows anything in that car.
Right.
Even though it does have incredible capacity.
What is the G-Wagon?
It's that one that you like. He was
Oh.
like, I like that car. He was like, I like that car. And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's check it out. And I'm like, dude, it's $170,000.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
But beyond
And it gets like 15 miles
beyond
to
the
gallon.
price, what I hate is that you're going to have to go to the gas station like once
Oh, dude.
every 3 days.
Big mileage on that thing is insanely bad, dude.
We don't go to the gas station.
I haven't been at a gas station in like 3 years, dude.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
On top of, it's a really beautiful car too. But anyway, that's your. I'm ride or die. Elon Musk,
I am too,
Mustang.
actually.
Shout out to Elon. He's probably got a huge one too. Like, he's probably got a huge one, dude.
A
Huge what now?
cyber.
Cock, truck.
Just looked up that G-Wagon has a 26-gallon tank for gas. That's fucking insane.
What's the mileage on the G-Wagon?
Let's
Like
see.
10.
MPG.
Yeah, it's something. It's 13, dude.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, I guess you need that big tank when you get 13.
13.
It's pretty bad.
Actually, it starts at 130, but you know, with all the options and shit, it ends up.
Well, they make one with a supercharged engine. That's the G63.
Oh, well, G63 wagon. So that one's going to have even worse mileage. Right?
G63 around 200K.
Thing is
Gosh.
fast as fuck, though.
What's the mileage on that dirty cocksucker? Oh, it apparently has better mileage, 14. 1 mile better.
Killing it.
For comparison, my Tesla has 100. For comparison.
Wait, 100 what?
Like the equivalent.
Oh, MPG equivalent?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yes, I agree, Dan.
How many miles can you go in your Tesla? Like to
300.
300 miles.
The new ones now go 370. Mine's 3 years old, but the new ones now they upgraded the battery.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not even a Tesla hater. I like them.
You're a truck hater. I get it.
Your car's awesome. I just am not impressed by this thing. But like you said, if you slap like a machine gun on the back or something.
Yeah, cool. Dude, you just dropped that in Iraq.
Have you seen? People have already edited it to be like a warthog from Halo. It's pretty awesome.
That's true. I see the resemblance. Well, let's move it on. We will follow this story very closely. We're going to have $100 invested, so I'm going to hold his feet to the fire. Okay, we got news, guys. Half-Life is happening. They released the trailer, Half-Life 3, except it's not 3 because Valve is such an asshole. They had to go back in time to make a prequel to Half-Life 2 to avoid making Half-Life 3. Because their whole legacy is that they will never make a 3 game. They've only ever made up to 2s. And so they've gone completely out of their way to avoid making Half-Life 3. But God damn it, there's a new game out. Half-Life Alyx. And this is in VR only. The trailer is... I got so hyped, dude. I mean, dude, this is going to be so intense. I mean, unless you've played a modern VR system like Vive, I mean, it gets so intense in there. I can't even imagine. I think I'm just going to lose my mind in this thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete the game because I think I'll have a heart attack.
You'll have PTSD afterwards.
Seriously. Let's watch the trailer. So you'll see the hands like that. The Valve, how do you call it? The index, it actually tracks your fingers in the fucking game, dude.
So what's the plan?
We can get this weapon. What
So-
we're doing here could change things forever.
This takes place between Half-Life and
No
Half-Life
straight
2.
shot to the vault. I'm gonna head inside, find a way out. Got it.
I'm with you every step of the way.
Graphics look amazing.
Don't worry, it's unloaded. It's unloaded now.
Classic Valve comedy. Dude, this is gonna be so intense.
Combine chatter's really picking up. They know you're coming. You need to get out of here now. Oh God.
They've got Dad.
They're gonna find out what he knows, and then they're gonna kill him.
All this is my fault. I never told you. I couldn't. I'm
What do you
so
feel about the
sorry,
graphics?
I think it looks fantastic. It's hard to really get a feel for it, but I think it looks great. You have to appreciate that this is a 3D world, so it's even harder.
Kind of hard. Yeah, it's kind of hard until you see it that way, I guess.
But when you're rendering an entire 3D world at the same time, it's even more difficult to make it in a way that runs smoothly because there's so much more going on.
You mean because of that it's VR?
Yeah, there's more to process.
Sure.
In a 3D world.
I think the art direction looks great.
Me too. I'm
like
stoked.
I'm a huge fan of the Half-Life games, so I'm
me too.
Me
as
too.
stoked as could be.
This is crazy though. People are gonna so you need an empty room. You need Index, which costs $1,000. You need like a $3,000 gaming computer. People are gonna be mortgaging their houses.
Yeah.
You can use it with like the Oculus and the Vive and stuff.
Yeah, you can use it, but those are expensive. Vive, Windows Mixed Reality, Oculus Rift, those are all $1,000.
No, I think those are like $200 or $300. Only the Index is the one that's crazy.
The Vive was at that, or like maybe it was $600.
Well, I think it's come way down in the last year or two.
I hope the Index is wireless, but it tracks your fingers. Oh, that's so sick! I can beat off in with a virtual dick.
I mean, one of those dragon.
Bad dragon.
The Vive Pro
March
is $800, so I guess.
Yeah, the Vive was expensive.
Yeah.
March 2020, that is right around the goddamn corner. One of the top comments was so funny. They go, people used to laugh about gamers that would buy a system for an exclusive just for one game. Now people are buying houses for Half-Life, for the new Half-Life. You know, I'm not going to pre-order it, though. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to wait. And I'm going to see what's the reception.
No one should ever pre-order anything.
Yeah. But, like, I'm not going to be a day one buyer. I'll be like a 1 week buyer. 'Cause, I mean,
What's the difference?
Because I want to make sure it's a good game before I, like, fuck up my house and get, like, a VR room and all that. I mean, every Valve game that's come out is always, like, the best game of the century. I remember when the Orange Box came out, everyone was like, dude, this is stupid. It had the new Half-Life. It had Portal.
All my favorite stuff.
It had like Team Fortress Classic. It was so outrageous. So maybe they'll do the same thing here, you know? But have you played the Valve games in VR? Like they had this one.
The little games?
You've played them.
Yeah, they're cool.
There's one where you like, they're all inside kind of the Half-Life Portal universe.
Mm-hmm.
Have any of you guys played those?
No.
Oh my God.
They're awesome.
I don't have a VR thing.
This
I'm
came
gonna have
out
to
like
figure it
3
out
years ago, and even then, it's breathtaking.
Yeah.
And by far, I've played a lot of VR games because I have a Vive. By far, the best VR I've ever experienced was what Valve made 3 years ago. So you can bet your ass this game is going to be like nothing anyone's ever played.
Sweet. Yeah, I guess I'm
I
gonna.
wonder if we should set it up here.
I like that idea.
Set it up here. What am I going to do with that?
I mean,
we can do something with it.
Yeah.
You want to somehow make content with it? Or you just want to share the love?
Just share the
There's
the VR love.
She just doesn't want you converting.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you getting at?
No, I just thought we have an extra room now here.
I want to play it. I want to play it. I don't want their eye herpes. That's the thing. I don't think you guys have eye herpes, but
I think it takes like 100 people probably.
Justin was saying at gaming conventions where they pass around VR headsets, they were spawning new diseases like eye herpes.
What?
Because people kept taking off and putting on the goggles.
Yeah.
There's all these crazy eye diseases going around, including eye herpes. So there you have it. So be careful who you share your headset with. What else is there to say about Half-Life Alyx? I wonder if like let's watch this trailer closely, really, because I have some concern. Like, for one, I don't like VR when you have to stand up and walk around. Did we talk about this last time?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be sitting. But then here they say the movement can be either teleport, shifting, zoom with point A and P. Like, how are you, or continuous? How are you going to teleport in Half-Life? Like,
so
that doesn't make sense to me.
I talked to a buddy of mine that has a VR thing to ask him what that all meant, and I guess that is common in these kind of first-person perspective.
I know, but it's not good. I've played games like that. Basically, what happens is you like find where you want to move, and then you like hit a trigger and you teleport.
Right.
But how is that going to work in Half-Life?
Why?
It just doesn't feel right. Like if you're being chased by creatures, you're going to teleport away. It's like,
well, they said that you can do full control with like a thumbstick.
Yeah, but when you can teleport, why would you use a thumbstick?
For the reason you just said, because the teleporting sucks. Right?
I don't like it, Dan. I don't like it. And then here's another thing I'm worried about.
Is it that you wish that you could like fully be walking around?
No, I think it should just be you have to use one way or the other. They should decide what's the best way to do it.
Oh, I see.
Which is probably thumbstick walking. Because
that's probably the way I would want to do it.
It's just
that's
I
the
don't know.
closest to the traditional way of playing these kind of games.
So I see that they built it for the hand to be used in the game. For example, like here, they're like moving shit out of the way and grabbing ammo.
Yeah,
Am I
that
gonna,
stuff looks good.
But is that going to be so tedious that I'm going to have to be like
I'm here.
hitting everything
the
off the
plan?
shelf looking for ammo?
If we can get this weapon, what we're doing here could change things forever.
I mean, to me, that seems like the biggest appeal.
You're just going to be doing this the whole time. Like knocking everything
for sure
off
gonna
shelves.
look really stupid while you play, but yeah.
But it's just going to be like, just, I don't know.
Get some
The
exercise.
part at the end of the trailer where she like moves stuff aside, finds a single bullet,
That's what
loads
I
it
was
in and
talking
everything.
about.
I mean,
that concerns me.
Oh, to me,
It
this is
looked-
the coolest part of the trailer. This is the part where I was like, I'm fucking sold.
It looks cool, but it concerns me. Do you know what I mean?
It just depends on how well it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, they always do everything the best. So.
Yeah, I kind of have faith in Valve that it's going to be awesome. Especially because they waited this long to make it. I feel
Yeah.
like they didn't have any pressure to release it. They wouldn't
No.
release it unless it was good.
I think they've been working on this the whole time. I have friends who know people at Valve who have told me years ago that they were making a VR Half-Life.
Yeah, it's been rumored for a good long time, but I think they've probably started and stopped it a dozen times at this point, and just now they finally felt like, hey, this works. This is good. Let's go with it. Ooh, can't wait.
I was hyped as fuck though.
Yep.
When I saw that.
Like I haven't been for a game in a long time.
Hila raised a good point too. She likes to watch me play video games, so how is that going to work?
You can still see it on the screen. You see what...
It's not the same though.
Not the same.
Is there not like an observer?
I wonder if you could get a second headset.
Yeah, that's what I was
and
about
be
to
in there
ask.
with me, dude.
I don't think so.
Dude. All right, that's that. What else? CZN is a thief, a criminal, and a con. Did you get the veggie grill, Dan? Or
yeah, I just ordered it.
Okay, good. Did you get everything I asked for?
Wait, what did you ask for again?
Mondo Nacho,
We're good,
Far
we're good,
East
we're good.
Bowl,
I'm fucking
and
with
Possible Burger. What did everyone else get?
Everybody else got one item.
Yeah, and what did they get?
Do you really want me to list it off?
Yeah.
Hila got a burger.
Did you get French fries?
Nah. Nah, bruh. I don't eat French fries.
What?
I got her the roasted broccoli. And then a Far East Bowl.
That's
for
Ian. Yeah.
A super taco salad for Mr. Zach here. I'm trying their cheesesteak sandwich. It's like a Philly cheesesteak. Give it a shot.
Can you throw one of those in there for me? Dan, are you fucking with me? I ordered as much food as
Everybody else.
Yeah. TeddyFresh.com. New collection is out now. CZN is a thief and a criminal. And we have turned on CZN. That's the Turkish chef that we've been in love with. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, this is a video that was on our document last week that I wouldn't have time to get to. This is an incredible Chinese chef. He's on TikTok. I've been finding a lot of interesting Chinese chefs on TikTok, and the reason they use TikTok is because it's owned by China, and they don't let you use any other fucking social medias. What, Hila?
Really?
Yes. They can't use any other. They can't use Twitter. They can't use Facebook. They can't use Instagram. They can't even use Google or YouTube. So they're like, TikTok. TikTok. Racial?
Yes.
TikTok. Oh, TikTok.
Un-American.
Jesus.
It was
Why
made
are
by
you
Americans. It
going
was
there?
made by Americans. They made the voice TikTok. Chinese people are not very offendable, I feel like. We can make fun of the Chinese. We love the Chinese here at the HD Podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, this guy's awesome. He shouts, he screams, he does it all, and this video is incredible. And there's no audio. There's no audio. Why the fuck isn't there any motherfucking audio? Audio.
Yeah, pull it up. Zach had muted it because there's music in this.
Zach, there's fucking music. Okay, well.
It does lose a lot of the effectiveness without his screaming, though. You want to risk it?
Well, let me hear it for like a second.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. Turn it off. What do you think about that, Ela? That sounds risky. It's just like this. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe if we talk over it, it won't get claimed. If we just kind of like.
This part is the best.
Yeah, he has a mop. Okay, well, let me watch. He goes,
Stop.
Well, I'm imitating him because you can't hear his voice.
Okay, don't imitate
He goes,
anyone. Can I hear him now? I need to hear it.
Listen. Wait, whoa. Here, play his voice. We'll do what he's talking, not what his music. Here it goes. Ready? And go ahead. Wait. He yells. That's his shtick. I'm not making it up. Dude, come on. You fucking with me?
Zach, come on.
Okay, here. Let's find the moment before he talks.
This is such a disaster.
This is good shit. We're on the back end. Okay, Zach, you have the music on?
Yeah, it's up.
Okay, here we go. Hiya! That's literally what he said. How am I being racial? I'm literally saying what he said. So I'll just do the voice for him, okay?
No.
I'm taking the tire off. I'm putting on a rotisserie. I've got 2 rotisseries on the tires. It stopped working. The internet went out.
This show.
I swear to God, it went out.
I think it just got mad because you were
The fuck?
starting and stopping it so much. It's
What?
pissed at us.
That doesn't...
Yeah, see?
Okay, here we go. I'm taking the tire off. I'm putting on a rotisserie. I have 2 rotisserie. It's rotating. Now I put a whole fucking animal on it. And 2 animals. Cook it. More charcoal. And anyway, he's turning the wheels. They're cooking over an open flame. It's pretty cool.
So how does this work? He's pushing the gas?
Yeah, someone's in the car, I think. Or, something like that. Cruise control. It's lifted. And now he's literally has a mop with like oil, and he's just brushing it with a fucking mop. So epic. Look at that. The guy's such a legend. He's just pouring salt on it. What do you say? Hiya! And he's cooking over an open flame. It's awesome. He's the only one in the middle of nowhere in a desert with 2 carcasses, so those will definitely go to 100% waste. And now he's sitting on the desert floor, just taking bites of a huge animal.
That looks awful.
It looks kind of good. I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
Pretty awful.
Those look like good, clean bites. But so anyway, that was a video that was making the rounds that everyone was a fan of. And then all of a sudden, look who posted a new video just like, yesterday or the day before?
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
1 day ago. Does this one have music that's going to fuck us up?
He usually does, but I don't think we've ever... He doesn't talk anyways, so it's fine.
So he pulls up in a tractor, and what's this? He's taking the wheels off. And what's this? He's putting a rotisserie on. Oh, what's this? He's putting an open flame down.
That other guy doesn't smile, though.
He yells. What's this? A giant animal carcass that he's putting ketchup on. Probably not ketchup. And it's rotating on the wheel. Oh, my God. Who ever thought of that? So what do you think about CZN ripping off our friendly yelling?
Got a little bit of a problem here. The fire is like going the other direction.
Dude, that fire is totally out of control. He even tries to mop.
The fire is like next to it. It's not under.
I think it's indirect flame. I think that's what you want, if I'm being honest with you, Ela.
The other guy had under.
He even stole the mop. Like, he gets a big mop. It's like a bush. It's like a branch. And I don't know. I'm over it.
You're over CZN?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to think about this.
I'm over it.
That looks good, dude. That looks so good.
I feel like that didn't cook.
Well, it looked cooked. But I like the Chinese guy's video way better. And there's another instance of him ripping off this guy.
That's
Wait,
weird.
really?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Wait, what was the one where he built the hut? Wait, hold on. Hold the phone. Didn't we discuss this? There's one where CZN...
No.
But oh, no, it was the other guy who cooked the whole camel.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
CZN didn't do that, but another Turkish chef did.
Right.
That we were repulsed by. He stabbed it with a rose, I remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
So look who invented the cooking a whole camel. It's your boy, Roastmaster Chan. That's his name on Facebook. Awesome. Dude. Oh, this one doesn't have music.
Beautiful.
You see, you thought I was being racist, but I just want to reflect on the fact that is actually what he's doing. So what
Well,
do you thought? No.
yeah, but
It's so intense.
Yes,
Fucking
you
love
love
him.
I don't think you should try to imitate it because that's not it.
He's got a camel on a mother effing crane, dude. He builds the whole damn thing. Didn't we see CZN do this? where he
CZN
built the
did
hut?
build the hut for some
That's
cooking.
what I'm saying. I
This
think
was
he-
posted November 7th, though, and that CZN video went way back. So,
Oh, fuck.
You know?
Damn, what is going on?
It's like the prank community; they all copy from each other.
This guy seems legit, though. I like Roastmaster Chen. This one looks awful, though. Like, it looks wrong.
What is that?
It's a camel carcass.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, it's horrific. I mean, it really is a desecration. And there's no way anyone else is eating this. They're in the middle of nowhere. He's just shouting.
Might be feeding a whole village after this or something.
How do you get a crane?
Okay, good.
How was that in the budget? They lowered it with the crane. How long are the days here? He's big. So here they get the crane out, and the camel is honestly just scorched. It looks
just
completely inedible.
charred.
Look at it.
Gross.
Yeah, I feel bad for that camel leg fan. It's really smacking too. I like that guy. Just taking bites of bok choy. I don't know about this one, dude.
Yeah.
There's no way he's gonna get that camel meat to anyone like before it spoils. Yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Roastmaster Chan.
No.
Excuse me.
I don't like it.
What other videos Roastmaster Chan got?
I'm pro.
I don't like
Roastmaster
this
Chan.
full animal stuff.
It's pretty.
It is pretty gross.
Now
but
that
I just
I'm a
enjoy his
vegetarian-
presentation.
Too far.
Now that I'm a vegetarian, I want to condemn meat eaters worldwide. Now that I've been a vegetarian for 2 weeks. Here's another great one from Roastmaster Chen, apparently. Let's have a look. Oh, it's muted. And he's putting so much. He's a huge carcass, and he's just putting so much herbs on it, dude. Like chunks of stuff. Like, what is going on this carcass, bro? It just keeps going. And then,
what?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I think it might just be snow.
How does that work?
Or just an absurd amount of.
Oh, maybe he's just keeping it cool.
Yeah.
Could be. Is this a good one? I'm not sure. Oh, he puts the whole carcass and like deep fries it. Damn. And then. He's so enthusiastic. Whoa. I'm just doing this so we don't get claimed. Anyway, that's it. I hate when they do the cooking videos and then
They don't show the
get
result.
to see the result.
Yeah.
God. Pisses me off. Meth, we're on it. Okay. Here's an ad. From South Dakota, they have a meth epidemic, and they wanted to raise awareness. So, here you go. Here, get aware, everybody. It's called Meth, we're on it.
I'm on meth.
I'm on meth.
I'm on it too.
So am I.
So am I.
I'm on meth.
Meth is not someone else's problem. It's everyone in South Dakota's problem. And we need everyone to get on it.
I'm on it.
I'm on it.
I'm on
That
it too.
9-year-old
The little
girl's
girl.
on meth. And then it says meth. We're on it. With a picture of South Dakota.
See
Thoughts?
the URL?
Onmeth.com.
Just onmeth.com.
People can be expecting something else on the URL. South Dakota has a meth epidemic. Experts say that it's ravaging their rural state. 3,366 people were arrested last year because of meth, and 13 people died. That doesn't seem that bad. 13 deaths in the whole state?
Well, like barely anybody lives there.
Yeah,
What's
I
the
don't know.
population of South Dakota?
South Dakota
They're like
population,
50?
882,000.
I
More
mean,
more
so-
people in the San Fernando Valley than there are in the state of South Dakota.
But 13, Dan?
I mean,
It's kind of a lot.
Doesn't shock me.
3,000.
I wouldn't go make a video called "Meth We're on It."
that's how many people die, and many more people
I'm making
are on
light.
it.
I'm making light. It's obviously
Yeah.
they have a big problem there. Come on, Ethan, be sensitive.
Is that the lowest population state? No, North
These
Dakota's even
numbers
lower.
are just statistics. They're missing faces, empty chairs, Ela. Meth is an epidemic, and we all need to pay attention. Meth, we're on it. In South Dakota, twice as many teenagers, 12 to 17, report using meth. That's outrageous. A 12-year-old using meth? That's the saddest shit. Between 14 and 18, the state saw a 200% increase in people seeking treatment for meth addiction. Meth is filling up jails. Well, that is just, yeah, that shouldn't be. Straining law enforcement, keeping the courts, yada, yada. That's just a war on drugs bullshit. Stop charging drug users for crimes and putting them in jail. Meth, we're on it. They apparently spent $500,000 on that ad. Thoughts?
How much?
$500,000.
Wow. Does it do anything?
They have a $1.4 million budget to an advertising agency behind the campaign.
I don't.
You could buy a whole lot of meth for $1.4 million. You
What
could
would
get the
that
whole
do?
state fucked up.
I mean, we're talking about it, right? It was effective.
That's what the governor said. He said, "Hey, Twitter, the whole point of this ad was to raise awareness, so I think it's working."
Okay, well, he's got a little bit of a point there. I mean, I get the ad. Once you see the video, it makes a little bit more sense. But as a slogan,
meth, we're on it. Well, you know what's the most
do they just like have
effective-
billboards around that just say that? Because
We're on it. The most effective meth, like anti-meth campaigns I've seen is like the before and after.
yeah, just show what people that have been
I
doing
wish
meth
they
for
would show
6 months look
just
like.
show some brutal, crazy shit. I mean, meth definitely ruins people's lives. Like, look at some of these. This girl. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, this drug is just
It's not good.
a life ruiner, man. Look at that. Sores on the. Oh, that's not from meth. That's like a fire burn. Maybe she was in a meth fire. But I think it's a little misleading to say that's what you
Not
look
sure.
like.
Well, you are just looking at Google Images. It's not very
Not scientific.
very curated.
No. Is there anyone that looks better on meth? I'm curious. Definitely not her.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God!
She doesn't look better on meth. I'd like to find someone that just looks bomb on meth. Let's see. She looks pretty good on meth. She got a little nicer hairstyle. What is she, age 50 years? Anyway, meth is a hell of a drug. Here, this is a crazy before and after. This is the dude from Breaking Bad. It turned into, what's his name?
Buscemi?
Buscemi, yes. There you have it. We're on it. We are on meth.
You ever tried meth?
No, I've not
No.
tried meth.
Okay, that's good.
Have you tried meth?
No.
Don't try it, kids.
I've tried a lot of drugs, but meth is not one of them.
Same.
That's not a meth is like not a. There's nothing like recreational about meth. It's like you want to ruin your life.
Yeah.
It's not like let's have a fun afternoon. It's like you want to be in a before and after photo? Yeah. Tom, you want to watch Tom? No, there's too much. Tom made a really funny video, Bird, but I can't watch it because it's got music in it. I wanted to watch this. Andrew Yang, friend of the show, presidential candidate, is coming back. I'm proud to announce on the H3 podcast, December 20th, the final episode of the year. Andrew Yang, ladies and gentlemen, the future president of the United States, will grace us with his presence. Why are you laughing? Will grace us with his presence yet again in this beautiful podcast studio. We are the best show on the planet. The most important.
Is he coming +1, or is that?
That's unknown.
Okay.
Unconfirmed. We are yet to see that. Possible that his wife may be joining him, but I thought that'd be great. We'll see if she makes it. But anyway, Andrew, yet again, during the Democratic debates, in my opinion, had the best answers, was the most presidential, the smartest, the slickest, the most confident, the most future forward-looking. It's all about Andrew Yang. Everyone on this stage is not talking about real shit, the real challenges. He is my president. Listen to what he says. Oh, they took him by surprise. What would you say to Putin? Let Andrew Yang take this.
If you win the 2020 election, what would you say in your first call
Guy
with
holds his
Russian
head up
President
like he's
Vladimir
badass.
Putin?
That's a fun moment. Well, first I'd say I'm sorry I beat your guy.
Got him.
Wow!
Got him, moment.
Or not sorry.
Not sorry.
And second, I would say the days of meddling in American elections are over, and we will take any undermining of our democratic processes as an act of hostility and aggression.
Yeah.
The American people would back me on this. We know that they've found an underbelly and they've been clawing at it, and it's made it so that we can't even trust our own democracy. The third thing I would say is that we're going to live up to our international commitments. We're going to recommit to our partnerships and alliances, including NATO. And it was James Mattis that said that the more you invest in diplomacy,
It was Jay Masson that said, the more you learn, the more you earn.
Munition. That has to be the path forward to help build an international consensus, not just against Russia, but also to build a coalition that will help us put pressure on China in terms of their treatment of their ethnic minorities and what's going on in Hong Kong. I want to propose a new world data organization, like a WTO for data, because right now, unfortunately, we're living in a world where data is the new oil and we don't have our arms around it. These are the ways that we'll actually get Russia to the table and make it so they have to join the international community and stop resisting appeals to the world order.
Hey there, I'm
Preach,
Chris Hayes
preach.
from
Whoa, I
MSNBC.
didn't sign up for you.
MSNBC on
Preach it. He's talking about data's
He's
the new
talking
oil.
about data, and everyone there is
what?
like, what
Data?
data?
You mean
Like
the guy
my,
from Star Trek?
My password?
Knowledge.
Come on, yeah. He's on another level. If he doesn't get nominated, it's because the world ain't ready for Yang. But he's young, and I think he'll be back.
They again didn't really feature him. Like,
by far the least amount of time talking, as always.
Yeah.
But and once again, he leaves the best impression. Thank you, though. People love the Yang. I'm excited to have him back on the 20th, and I look forward to that very much. Now, as we come, did you want to talk about Jake Paul crying? We have some time here, so I have some voice messages and Jake Paul crying to his brother's loss. But I was like, man, who gives a fuck about Jake
Yeah,
Paul?
not
So over
really.
it. But he's such a whiny bitch. He's like giving his brother shit for losing, and he's crying, and he has ice cubes on his eye.
I actually don't think the ice cube mean anything. It's just to like make it less puffy. Yeah.
But why would you do that in a video? It's outrageous to be walking around doing a vlog and putting
I feel like he was really trying to like make it like a documentary of behind the scene.
And raw, like Garth Brooks.
Yes, making it raw. And I watched it. And
You watched the whole thing?
I did.
Really? Tell me about it.
For a reason.
Well, now we're talking about it, so I might as well pull it up.
to me, the worst part was just how he kept accusing Logan's trainer, because apparently the trainer said to Logan at one point, "It's okay if you win or lose," and he's
Trying to be
like
supportive.
He can't get over the fact that he said that, because apparently he's like preparing him for loss because he said that. You following?
No, I totally am. I think the trainer was being.
The trainer is clearly like, what are you talking about?
If he said that, it was probably at the end of the match, though.
It doesn't matter. That's just a thing to.
He's just trying to be sweet.
Yeah, he's just trying to be supportive. Like, you made it this far, at this point, this is already awesome. So.
Well, just listen to bitch ass Elton John. Wannabe. What?
And actually, Logan kept telling him, like, chill, it's fine. Everything is fine. Like, don't come at the trainer. What do you want from him?
He was just being such a dude. I couldn't believe it. Well, here, watch. Just listen.
Like, bro,
why are you crying, you weirdo?
We would go home and be like.
And then his homie, Logan's podcast host, is like, it's good, bro. It's all good, bro. He's, first of all, let me set the scene here. He's using music, dramatic music in his own video, and he titled his video, Jake Paul cries backstage after Logan Paul loses to KSI. Third person. With sad music.
So are they next to a fucking power generator?
Yeah, this is raw, baby.
And he goes, bro, this is your first pro debut. It's okay if you lose.
Why are you crying, though?
He won't stop talking about that one line that the trainer said to him.
Listen to the music.
So, after the fight, I was super emotional. I'm a very passionate person, and there's nothing more I hate to see than when my family or someone that I love loses or gets f***ed over by something. And the whole situation with like the ref, Logan getting 2 points taken away, the whole entire like training camp of emotion and like everything just like started to like flood through me.
The dog's the best part of the video so
I kind of
far.
just like broke down.
I'm done being a yes man, bro. I sat through the whole camp.
Oh yeah, he was accusing the trainer of being a yes man.
Why are you blasting your brother's homie?
And the trainer, I don't know him, but it seems like someone who's actually well known, and he's like, dude, I had yes men around me. I'm far from, like, I would never do that. I'm not here to be your yes man. I was training Logan.
You know, I would drive over to Logan's house.
Just doesn't seem like his place to even talk about this stuff. I mean, he's clearly just trying to get views, and it worked. He got 5 million. His views, dude, his videos don't get views anymore. I mean, not like it used to.
Skip just to, like...
So he saw the opportunity to get some views, because before this,
got it.
I mean, like less than 1 million, or well, he gets views from time to time, but 5 million. Where do you want me to skip?
Here, that's the guy on the right.
Did he do a wardrobe change? Did Jake Paul do a wardrobe change?
Probably.
I was like, I don't know. He goes, what the fuck? You got a yes man in this camp?
Oh, I want to hear this. Let me go back.
Oh, that's it.
Dude, that's crazy that he's back here confronting them just for content for his channel. Like, bro, this guy worked his ass off. What do you know about anything? Showing up like Vanilla Ice.
And Logan keeps telling him it's fine. Let it go.
Let's watch this.
The blame is me. I did not show up tonight like we planned in practice. I did not.
The coach is like, what the? Who is this?
100%. Okay, so then what are we doing here?
But I'm still passionate.
Yes.
And I'm still
blaming me.
And I'm still.
Bro, you're just
I don't
performing.
have anyone to blame. I'm just saying, bro. Like, stop being like,
bruh.
Hey, you got this, bro.
But I do got
What?
this.
what do you got?
This.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got this.
Jake.
You got what?
I got this. Jake, you did well.
Oh, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying stop being a yes man.
He's not. Bro, third round, he comes to me, he goes, yo, what the f are you doing?
I heard that in the fight.
He goes, what the f?
Right.
You got a yes man in this camp or on your team, but I ain't want to.
Bro, that's a dangerous term to throw around, Jake.
That term's been
Since I'm not one of I'm a lot of things in my life, but I'm one thing I ain't never been as a yes man. I've had a lot of yes men around me because I was the one making bread, but I ain't never had to be a yes man. I ain't never had to be a yes man to nobody.
Jake, you're such a tool.
Where
did you get off?
I make my own bread. I don't never got a yes man. You got a yes man when you need something from somebody.
That's not bro. I think you did a great job.
He keeps doing that, but then he keeps going back at him. He's like, I'm not accusing you, but why did you say...
I can't. Bro, I'll shut the
At
cannot believe he posted
one
this.
point, he says to him, look, at the end of the day, you're going to go back to, I don't know where he's from, let's say Florida, whatever. You're going to go back to Florida, but tomorrow, I'm still a Paul.
Damn.
Wow. How did he post? This is the trashiest video ever.
Because it's like the fact that Logan lost is bad news for me, because I'm Jake Paul too.
Yeah, imagine how much more irrelevant he'll be. This marrying Tana Mongeau made him even more of a douche, apparently, than he already was.
This is how I
They're
know
still
I'm right.
together?
Yeah.
You can take it or leave it. But there's however many people in this room, and I'm the only one that's going against the grain. But how?
Epic.
But how?
Wrongly.
What do you
Like, what is your prerogative here?
He's trying to think about it. He said
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't need time. I need time.
Let's talk tomorrow.
It doesn't matter. I think you did great. I think you won the fight. I think that ref is a f***ing dumb.
Then what are we talking about, bro?
You talking about me saying that you great this whole camp, and I was encouraging you. When he left with Armani many days, he said that they was like, "Oh, why am I telling you great?"
How could he record this and put it? He looks like such a fool. Such a douche.
Seems like he's so disrespectful to that
So
guy.
disrespectful. I mean, this is, damn, this is like Suicide Forest levels of unawareness. It runs in the family. This poor guy, too. He just blitzed him and recorded him and put it on. The guy never had an idea. But he looks good, and Jake looks like a dumbass.
That's how you motivate your fighter. Come on, bro. And if you ain't great,
I can't articulate what I'm saying.
If you ain't great, you ain't great. But you be great.
No, I love you more than anyone in this room.
I feel like they just hate each other because they're on camera and they're trying to look like good brothers.
I know. That's what I'm trying to say. I think it's weird because Logan handled the loss like better than I did, and I don't know why. I don't know if that's a problem or something that I should like try and fix or whatever. But I feel like I was there in the ring with Logan, and I love Logan more than anyone in this world. And so for
Jake, who titled this "Jake Paul cries backstage after Logan Paul loses to KSI"? Hashtag Jake Paul, hashtag Team 10, hashtag it's every day, bro. I didn't want to post this, he said. Get your free Team 10 chain right now, though, at gotdrip.com. Get some merch, fam. Text me, I'm bored. Warning. Please be warned. Under no circumstance should any challenges, stunts, or pranks be attempted. Oh, whatever. Oh, and then at the bottom, he stuffs keywords. It says Jake Paul song, Jake Paul pranks, Jake Paul scary vids, mini Jake Paul Ouija board. Isn't this against YouTube's terms of service to keyword stuff at the bottom like that? And then more hashtag Jake. This guy has no class. This guy's yeah. Jake is your brother. Like to undo. Yeah. How's your dad doing, Jake? He's in a van by a school somewhere. Oh, the food's here. Bye, guy, everyone. Food is here. We have voice messages. I'll save those, though.
GP coming at you.
If you guys want to leave a message for us, call 1-808-HOT-MEME, and we will answer. I have a couple, but I'll save them up for next week because Veggie Grill is here. I got Mondo Nachos Burger and a Far East Bowl. Far out, dude. Hey, the window's open. How long we been going?
About an hour 45. Yeah, hour 45.
What do you think, Bila?
I think it's fine because we do have to get back to little Theodore for his nighttime routine.
Wrap it up. Thank you, guys. Love you.
Ethan, do you want them to comment anything? He can't even talk. He's
gone.
just out.
He's out.
That's it.
He's already eating.
The story of my life. I don't know what that means. But comment, Ethan, why did you leave so soon without saying goodbye? Lost all respect.
Perfect.
All right.
That it?
That's it.
Okay. We'll see you next week, everybody.
I can see it.
Next Wednesday. Ethan's digging in. Are you sure that's yours? All right.
Does he not have a problem with food?
It's a well. Yeah, it's a little
Well,
bit of an
we're
issue. I have to
working
be
on it.
careful. He's right behind me.
We're
so.
working on it. He's definitely working on it. What did he say?
He says he doesn't care. He doesn't care what we're saying. Doesn't matter. He's happy. All right.
I wish that there was something else that could make Ethan as happy as like food makes him.
You gotta keep searching.
Yeah.
Keep looking for that happiness.
Okay.
Wrap it up, Eli. I don't like all this talking.
Okay.
Only sit over in the gazebo and talk.
Have a good weekend, everyone. This is Eli Klein reporting from the gazebo.
Seat right over there.
We will meet you next week.